And they do. I mean, when I say they, black men understand this. Understand this. Everybody fears you, even your brothers. Everybody. Everybody. Your black woman fears you. And if she gets afraid enough, how many times you been arguing with a woman just raising your voice and she threatened to call the police? Pick up the phone and call the police. How many times you been arguing with somebody in public or arguing at the register and somebody threatened to call the police? Or you just been
Once again,
having
this is
a
your
dispute?
friend, your family, True Streets from True Streets. I could have been a pastor. This is my life. I'm here with my
Timothy says, I don't
co-host
feel
Timmy
like I'm being
Tim.
represented in the
He's
movie
a
real
local
life. Lord in
comedian
the Rings
and
don't have a
talent
single
from
black dude in it.
South Carolina area. Currently
Yeah,
down there
yeah,
in
you had
Columbia,
all them
South Carolina.
hobbits and
He
shit,
hosts
man. I
radio
couldn't get with no
stations,
Gollum
other
shit.
local channels.
I'd have seen Gollum in the
On the
script.
Big DM, he's
They didn't have
did
no
a
black
couple other
elves.
things. He's
Not one
hosted
thing.
at shows,
So, yeah.
a couple
None's
other
black.
events.
I guess the orcs
Plus, he's also at the local, comedy
were black.
clubs down there. So once again, it's my boy Timmy Tim.
Breaking
We've been
Bucks
talking
is what
about
they're
the
calling it,
shootings
yeah.
and different things
Used to
like
call
that
us
we did
Bucks.
and different situations in our lives going on. People as melanin and other people, from
This has
racism
been great
to
conversation,
jobs
man.
and
I'm
everything.
saying
So
that all we need to do,
we
and
listening
it's
in.
going to be complicated. We have to find a way, and we need to do it every year. We need to have a summit where every black person that can make it comes out to a place. Now, here's the thing. Again, I am really particular about the place that we meet at. I don't want to meet in Atlanta. I don't want to meet in Vegas. I don't want to meet in New York. I don't want to meet in Charlotte. I don't want to meet anywhere where there is possible turn up. I suggest Idaho, Wyoming, Nebraska, places like that. Well, we got to stay focused on what we're there for. There ain't no turn up. Ain't no red cups out the back of the trunk. Ain't no strip clubs. We need to have a serious meeting, and we need a 5-day meeting where we each come. We can come up with the categories of what this meeting in this room is going to be about, and everybody just go to it, man. I just think that we got to come together. Karen says, "Well, Tim, I love and respect you. We don't always agree, but we have always." Yeah, we don't always agree, Karen. As I said earlier, but when I'm talking about this thing, me and you are in agreement because you are a white woman and you've been behind enemy lines. And you can tell us, not meaning that they're enemies, but you can tell us what they're talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, William? I mean, it would be a dream. It would be a dream for us once a year to migrate to a particular state, buy up all the hotels. CNN can cover it. NBC, Fox News, doubt they'll cover it. But I don't want y'all to think for 1 minute, and I know most of you don't, but you'll hear people try to dismiss racism, such as we heard Tim Scott try to dismiss racism. But remember this, and I know you've heard this before. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled on mankind was convincing him that he didn't exist. So when they try to tell you that there is no racism, America isn't racist, that's the devil trying to convince you that he doesn't exist. And if you don't believe he exists, then you don't know who that is talking to you in your ear. It's easier for him to convince you that he's a friend. Racism exists. And you should be highly offended whenever someone doesn't believe that racism exists. And I get it. There's going to be a lot of white people out there who do not feel that they are racist.
Once again, this is your friendly family, True Streets from True
But we
Streets that
all
could have been a
racist.
pastor. This is my boy, Timmy Tim. He's down there in
We
Columbus,
all.
South Carolina, metro area.
This is America.
Local talent and
It was a
comedian.
country founded
And we listening on his
on
talks
race.
tonight and commenting. So every time he says William, he's talking to me. I've known him for around 20 years or so. So
I'm hearing gunshots right now.
as he's talking, he's hearing gunshots. I don't know if you heard him come through, but it was like 3 or 4
Y'all
of
have a
them.
good night and y'all be safe.
All right, Tim. He done went out. Well, I don't blame him for going out because that's his protection down there, you know. So we pray everything works out and everybody's down there safe where he's at, where them gunshots going off at. But once again, it's your friends, your family, True Streets from True Streets that could have been a pastor. And like I was saying before, we was, you know, so violently interrupted with him hearing gunshots down there in Columbia, where he's currently staying. But so we done did a first part to this, which we'll be airing first. Then we'll be doing this one. This one I thought it was going to be a lot longer because it was a good conversation. It was good information going out. People was responding and commenting in, giving their point of views. And like he was saying, there was a white lady, her name, you know, her screen name is Karen. And she was replying like, Timmy Tim, we don't always agree, but you hitting on some very good points tonight. You know, so earlier we was talking about that. And so, like I said, it's a 2-part thing. So this one is currently around 7 minutes or so. Like I said, I thought it would be longer. I apologize, but things happen. But this way it lets you know that this is real, this is live, this is not staged. This is everyday thing that we go through where we live at, you know what I'm saying? And he lives in a good neighborhood, you know, so it is what it is. I thank you once again for chiming in with us this evening. I pray and I send blessings to Timmy's way and prayers for the people in his area because, you know, bullets don't have names. Stray bullets kill people every day. And I just want to say, but before I finish this, you know, or continue talking with my guest, I'm gonna shout out and send blessings his way. Make sure so he's, you know, let him know that he's okay, you know. So okay, so now that I'm finished with that, get back to what's going on. So, like I said, we was talking about, you know, the gay community. I don't know the LGB part. I probably messed it up. So, you know, people who like the same-sex community, or people who dress the other way, or that community. Not shooting no foul, no ill will towards them. I just don't know the name correctly. But anyway, so we was on that subject. Then we was on the fact of baby mamas, marriage. You know, we went as far as talking about political things that's going on. You know, as far as this presidency and, you know, with the COVID and, you know, just prices, everything. You know, we were just running down, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't no list because, like I said, none of this is pre-scripted. So, basically, it is what it is. You know, we was talking about how a lot of baby mothers take baby daddies for granted just to prove a point or get their way. Or how, you know, this shootings was going down through the weekend, or basically for the since really COVID kicked in. It's like it's been mass shootings all over the daggone place since COVID started. And so we want to send prayers out to all the families, survivor victims, and you know what I'm saying, and prayers for the ones who are deceased. The 9-year-old boy, you think it was like a 4-year-old girl, incidents or something like that right there. And, people just in the grocery store just mind their own business, getting food for whatever reason, whether it's for a celebration or just to take care of their family, and get shot down for no reason. Didn't hurt nobody, didn't know the man who did it. And then, like they said, this man wasn't even from Buffalo. This particular man drove hours, you know what I'm saying, found this particular store and targeted them and just started shooting. But yet, he was a coward because he had on bulletproof armoring. And then, he didn't go out in a blaze of gunfire, but he killed all those innocent people. So why was he able to go to jail? You know what I'm saying? And then people say, well, it's not racist. Well, let's see. He killed 12 people. Well, he shot 12 people, whatever. I don't know if all of them died, but I know 10 died. And 10 of the people that he shot was black. All right. And one of the guys that he shot was the security guard. He was doing his job. And he was a white guy. So the other one was, I guess, a lady or somebody else. But the point I'm making is that he went there to shoot black people. He did not go there to shoot white people. I'm pretty sure of this. And so, why was he taken in? You know what I'm saying? It's black people who've done less, who've done nothing, and never made it into the courthouse, never made it into the police cell, never made it into the police car. You know what I'm saying? So, it'll be like he said, then he also got in the fact that he said black people who stand with Trump. He can't see that. I mean, I look at all aspects of things. I don't see that either, but that's just me. These are my opinions. These are my thoughts. You can agree or you don't have to agree. But the black community is hurting right now, you know what I'm saying? And it's been hurting for quite a while. But it's been sabotaged, manipulated, mistreated, abused, and indirectly, you know what I'm saying, set out like a hit squad on us, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, when are we going to have our fair chance? You know what I'm saying? Or when will some of us, stand up with others to make a point? How many more of us have to be lynched or, you know what I'm saying, neglected or mistreated or shot down in the street or drowned or, you know what I'm saying, found in the school in the mat and, all kind of things like this right here throughout the years, walking down the street with some candy and get shot down, I mean, like, how many times is going to happen? You coming out of the store, next thing you know, you got a knee on your neck or one in your back or just shot down while you're in your wheelchair or your arm broken and you're elderly. You know what I'm saying? How many more times? And I'm like, okay, they say black on black crime, black people killing black people off like at an alarming rate. Well, put it like this right here. White people are killing black people off at an alarming rate. You know what I'm saying? But it's not publicized the same. Only time it's publicized when things get caught on camera. When they're not caught on camera, they be closed case. You know what I'm saying? They be cold case, excuse me. It's throughout time, Emmett Till, people here it is, you go to school with, killed your brother, but laughing in your face, you can't do nothing about it. Or raped your mom, or did this right here, but they're still allowed to live their lives and be comfortable, be successful, and all these other things. I mean, when it's enough is enough. No, I'm not prejudiced because, like I said, my son is half and half. You know what I'm saying? And it's mixed throughout my family, my friends. We all get along. My friends even say shit when we together that they couldn't say around other people because that's how close we are. So when it comes down to it, it's just wrong. You know what I'm saying? And right is right and wrong is wrong. And we've been wrongfully treated since we've been here. You know what I'm saying? Since I've been in existence, all I've heard is the wrong treatment. I've seen my part of racism, and I'm not talking about watching it on TV or on a movie or watching it on the news. I'm talking about firsthand, multiple accounts. So for somebody to say that there's no racism in this world, they're racist. I don't care what color you are. Because if you can't see that something is wrong and it's getting worse, your brain has got to be confused. Your brain has got to be mentally challenged. You, my friend, is what they call backwards. You got to be handicapped within your head. So, like I said, this is True Streets. This is my life. These are my thoughts. These are my opinions. I don't push them on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I value your comments. If you subscribe, I thank you. If you tell your friends, I bless you. But truth is truth. Wrong, right, however you want to put it. It needs to be heard. It needs to be said. People need to listen. Rather what color you are, because I don't want to walk out the door tomorrow or get the phone call because something happened to one of my sons. I have 4 sons. I have a daughter. Then there's me. I have sisters, nieces, nephews in Jersey, different states or whatever. Family members. I don't want to get that call to say they found somebody at a tree. They found some sons got killed because they was walking down the wrong street in the wrong neighborhood in daytime. I don't want somebody to be like they was at the store or going at church and then this right here happened. I'm tired of hearing that. That's why I don't like news no more. That's why I don't really like Facebook no more. That's why I don't really like social media no more, because I guess that's why I'm really on TikTok a lot more. Because that's the only place where I tend to not to see a lot of stuff like that. I see more girls with their clothes off, which they shouldn't be doing, degrading themselves like that right there. But at least it ain't a bunch of sorrow, a bunch of negative energy. And then they say, well, why don't you do something? If one man could make that change, it would have been done already. Period. And if you don't understand that, Jesus Christ, as y'all say, Yeshua, as I say, and as others say, and if you don't like my pronunciation, I'm sorry. That's just the way I talk. But anyway, he came to save everybody. Did everybody listen? No. So if it don't happen for him, I know it's not going to happen for me. But maybe if we stand up like he came and wanted everybody to do, it might have been a difference. It might could still be a difference. But how many of us selfish people are going to come out of our cave and do anything until it gets on your front doorstep? And a lot of us don't do nothing then. So as they say, wake up, see, smell the coffee, look at things for what they is, open your eyes, stop being blinded, remove the tape, take the blindfold off, remove the veil. I believe this is that time. So once again, this is your friends, your family, True Streets. This is my life. Hit the comments up because I value your comments. Hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Pass it to your friends. But once again, you all have a blessed night. Keep your energies high. Keep your prayers high. Because so many people out here trying to take it from you. Remember, your Father upstairs gave it to you. So don't let no man on this rock take it from you. Don't let them take what they don't deserve because they never gave it to you. So keep smiling. And like I say, for the ones who know me, and you know the ones who don't, when I look my head to the right on a serious note, you already know what time it is.